10 years is a long time, and sometimes I think to myself, why haven't I gotten results yet? Why hasn't it worked out for me yet? I mean, I know what I'm doing. I'm the best at fat loss. I've helped so many people. I've had clients come and go, getting exactly what they wanted. Lost all of the fat that they wanted, got as strong as they wanted, relieved all of the pain that they had, except I haven't been able to do it for myself. Yet. Things happen, we all have ups and downs, and I've definitely had my fair share of them. But what I've learned is to not give up. There have been times that I've been on the train for a long time, and there have been times that I've been off of the train for a long time, whether I hopped off myself or I was pushed off. Except what I'm proud of myself for is that I've always gotten back on the train. We see so often out on the internet and around that aesthetics and getting the body of your dreams isn't what it's all about. But for me, it was. And I wanted so badly to look better and feel better about myself. Weight loss and fat loss was my main goal, and I was so close. The thing about fat loss is so many of us want it so badly that we will do anything to be able to achieve it. Whether those things are ideal or not ideal, we still try it. And all of these years later, I've learned that it is not all about fat loss. So what I had always been told was true, and what I preach now is true. Except to be completely honest, as much as I try to tell myself that it's not, it is still the highest goal on my list. And that's okay. And it's okay that it's the highest goal on your list too. The most ironic thing about my journey is that throughout these past 10 years, I've been able to hit almost every single other goal that I've had except never that one, never the fat loss one. I've never known what it's like to actually hit my fat loss goal, to have the aesthetic that I've always wanted, to be able to feel 100% comfortable in my own skin, to be able to look in the mirror and be completely happy with what I see. But I will. And sometimes I think to myself, but Kate, since you wanted it so badly, why could you never get it done? But things change, they go up and down, our lives evolve, things happen, our bodies change, our mental health changes, our environments change, the people around us might come and go, sometimes we get injured. We put our health on hold for other things that need our attention at the time. Sometimes we are influenced by those around us. Our self-control isn't always the best. When times are tough, we turn to food. And for me, all of that played a role in my journey that has gotten me to this point. Sometimes it's just easier to give up, but we both know that's not the answer. Maybe you think that it's just not meant to happen for you. Maybe you aren't supposed to lose the weight. Maybe you can't get any stronger than this. Maybe you won't ever fit into that dress. Maybe you won't be able to relieve the pain or come back from it all. So yeah, sure, you can settle, but will that make you happy? Because I know it won't make me happy. Change your mindset. As hard as it is possible. Start to tell yourself that over and over until you start to believe it. I did, and I finally believe it. All of our journeys are unique, yet they are also all the same. We all go through trials and errors to see what will work best. Defining what's best sometimes takes a couple of months or years, like it did for me. But you'll get there. You'll find that special formula that is for your path, for your goals, for your body, for your life. It took me a long time to find the formula, and a big part of it was realizing that the formula that was working years ago is not the same formula that will work today, because things will still change. My life will change, my body will change. It's about rolling with it, continuing to be aware of your body and how it works, to learn how your body functions and moves, to catch on quick when things aren't working, to realize when things are working, and to turn to help and others for motivation and inspiration. I'm not ashamed or afraid anymore to say that fat loss is my main goal. It always was and it always will be. Feeling comfortable in my skin will make me happy. How do I know that? Because I was almost there. I strive for happiness in my life, and that happiness that I will get when I finally achieve my goals will play a huge role in my overall happiness. And it's okay for fat loss to be your main goal, along with others. I myself have a long list of goals that I'd like to achieve that are just as high on the list as fat loss. Don't let anyone tell you what you want and what you don't want. Your goals are your goals for your life. You know what's best for you, and you know what will make you happy. Once you find that list, go after it and don't let anything stop you, just like I'm not letting anything stop me. That other list of long goals, you may ask? I'm excited to achieve those too. I love being strong. I love being asked to lift something heavy and there be no question if I can do it or not. I love being able to run as fast as I want to run. I love being challenged and to be able to physically do anything that I'd like. I love doing those cool tricks and things you see on the internet. I love competing. I love training like an athlete. I love playing sports. I love having the ability to demo any exercise for any client. Some of these things I've been able to achieve, and some of them I've lost along the way, and some have stayed the whole time. But for all of them, I'm excited to think that I'll be able to get them back or finally achieve them. I'm excited to be able to lift as heavy as I can, to lift and hit a PR, to play games and sports and compete, to not feel any pain, to work out and not feel it in a bad way the next day, to have full confidence in my body whenever I perform an exercise that it won't fail me, to feel comfortable in my own skin, to look in the mirror and see someone that I love, to choose an outfit and actually wear it without changing 20 times before I go out, to be able to wear my dream dress at my wedding and feel comfortable and happy, to have a healthy body for when I'm pregnant in the future, to be able to run around with my kids, to be able to do anything without question, to be happy and love myself just as much as my friends, my family, and my boyfriend do, and to believe him every single time that he tells me I'm beautiful. I want you to make your list. I want you to think of everything that you've ever wanted. I want you to think of things that you've lost and that you'd like to get back. I'd like you to think of things that you have been told that you can't do, or you've convinced yourself that you'll never get, because I can assure you that you can. It's time to put the doubts away and look forward to the bright future, to see the sunshine through the clouds, to work hard for something that you want so badly. I'm excited for you and I'm excited for myself. This is where it starts, and I can't wait to bring you along.